Hey, it's Ryane LeCesne here, and happy Inspire Thought Thursday to you. I hope that you are doing well. It is frigid in most areas of the country, so I hope that you are warm and that you are well wherever you are hearing this message. We are doing a series of talking about over the next couple weeks our 8-step quantum leap framework. This is the scientifically based and proven framework that I've created that I use to support our clients make their own quantum leaps, to advance in their careers, to start their dream businesses with clarity, confidence, and peace. So last week we talked about step number 1, which is identify, know, and own your brilliance. And we talked about what is your brilliance? Your brilliance are your natural gifts. They are the things that you are incredibly good at, and they're the things that oftentimes go overlooked by you. They can tend to be under-nurtured, tend to be under-noticed, and yet they are yours, and they are your gifts. They are your brilliance. And the more you stand in your brilliance, the more you stand in your light, the more you feel that you are authentically showing up as you. Now, there is this thing called imposter syndrome, and the fact is, so says the studies, that over 70% of people say that they have felt imposter syndrome at least once in their life. The studies also show that when it comes to highly driven women, women tend to, for whatever reason, we tend to feel like we are imposters, right? We tend to feel like maybe there's just something that's missing, that we need to read another book, or we need another mentor, or we need just a couple of more months or years even to perfect that thing that we are looking to share with the world. And if we did share it, then we'd be caught not really knowing or not really being the expert. And so this leads into step number 2, which is all about reframing your self-limiting beliefs. And this is the core, honestly, this is the core of the work that I do with my clients. And it's because our beliefs are like water is to fish or like air is to us. We don't see it. We don't even know that these are our beliefs because they are so subconscious. They are subconscious and they're unconscious to us. And what that means is we behave in certain ways based on our belief system, but we don't even necessarily know what our belief system is. It's not conscious to us. There are many things that I'm sure that you are aware of that you believe, but there are subtle things that you are not aware of that you believe. And those beliefs drive your behavior. Things like feeling like life is hard. Do you ever notice yourself saying that? Gosh, life is hard. Or I can't really have everything that I want. Or maybe I should just settle. Or I don't want to, sound like I'm bragging. Or it's hard for me to get the things that I want in life, or I have to work twice as hard as other people. Those are beliefs. Those are beliefs, and those beliefs will dictate and do dictate how you show up in the world and how you perceive your world and how you create your universe. Now, why is that important? That's important because we all of us, including myself, because we're human beings, we all have some level of beliefs that are self-limiting. And when we're not conscious of what those beliefs are, those beliefs can tend to keep us outside of the things that we want versus really catapult us into the life that we want to create. And so I want to share a very quick story with you about a belief that has come to light for me in the last couple of years that I didn't even realize that I had. And it's so funny that I'm sharing this story today because also today I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw that another one of my friends actually had a very similar story around the same quote that I'm about to share with you. So here's my story. Maybe about 2013-ish, perhaps, maybe 14, somewhere around there. A woman that I'm close to, she and her family have created businesses that are like phenomenal. Okay, I mean, like national notoriety, incredible success, all of the markers of success. Incredible, just a brilliant person and wonderful soul. And she and her family were written up in a national magazine. And we were at a social event, and another friend said to her, "Gosh, it's so great that you all were featured in this article." And my friend's response was, "I'm blessed and highly favored." And that struck me. I paused and I knew two things. One, I knew that the first response I had was, obviously, right? Like, obviously you're blessed and highly favored. Like, we all see that, we all know that, we all get that. But the second side to that sort of response was, she knows something that I don't understand. And I don't know, like, what would cause her to actually say something like that in that way, or, you know, how is that her go-to response? Just it really, it bubbled up a curiosity within me that I knew that she knew something that I had not yet discovered, and it was something that has stuck with me over the years. And as I have deeply done the inner work. When I say deeply, I mean on an everyday, day-to-day, moment-by-moment basis, really thinking about, reflectively, what do I believe in this exact moment? What do I believe? Because for me, I do the same work that I share with my clients. I am constantly ever evolving and involved with the 8-step process for my own life and my own business. And over the years, what I've come to recognize is that what she was saying was a declaration of her belief. It was an affirmation of her belief system. She believes that she is blessed and highly favored. Now, what that also means is that she believes she's a child of God. And she believes that everyone else in this universe is a child of God as well, and that they too are blessed and highly favored. So in her saying, "I'm blessed and highly favored," wasn't to say, "I am and you're not." It is to say that she was declaring, "I am blessed and highly favored." She was praising in that moment, you know, where she feels she gets her resources and her brilliance and her gifts from. Now, what I've also come to understand is a belief that I held and within myself before step number 2, reframing self-limiting beliefs. I have this historical belief that I think has been passed historically along to me through, this is the thing about beliefs. Our parents and our grandparents and our families don't necessarily always say, "This is what we believe," right? Probably the vast majority of your beliefs that you have are things that you were taught, as my father says, on a loving knee. Things that you see your parents doing, things that you hear people saying, things that you witness, the stories that you've been told. Somewhere along the way, I picked up a story that regardless of your talent or your brilliance or your special je ne sais quoi, regardless of that, you don't shine that so brightly, because if you do, you will outshine other people. That's something that I didn't even know that I held on to. So if that's a belief of mine, right, and particularly if it's an unconscious belief of mine, imagine what my actions have been up until the time I recognize that. Imagine what my behaviors, my feelings about my special talents and gifts have been. Your beliefs, my beliefs, our beliefs dictate and run our operating system. So I was operating with the belief that you don't shine so brightly because you will outshine other people, and you don't want to do that. You want to uplift people. You don't want to make them feel bad. And I didn't realize when I heard, again, this woman say that she was blessed and highly favored, that that was the knee-jerk reaction that I had. Well, you don't say that. You don't say it. If you say it, then you're saying that other people aren't. And as I have been doing my own inner work, and as I support others in doing their inner work, and apparently I'm not alone. Apparently, you know, many people believe that you don't shine too brightly. You don't want to brag. You don't want to, if you say you are special in this way and you're caught actually not being that special or that talented or that smart or that brilliant, then you've got egg on your face. You've got to work twice as hard to get, you know, half as much. These beliefs gone unchecked keep us outside of the things that we ultimately want to do. And so what I want to share with you is that there is a scientific process for you to reroute and reframe your self-limiting beliefs. And I want that for you, because what I am here to say to you is I am blessed and highly favored. I am special. I am brilliant. And so are you. It is not to say that you aren't. It is to declare that I am. And in my declaration of I am blessed and highly favored, it is a declaration that you are as well. It is an affirmation that you are as well. And hopefully it's an inspiration for you to declare that you are blessed and highly favored. So it's so important for you and I to get in touch with our self-limiting beliefs, to recognize them and to see them for what they are, so that you can reroute them, that you can reframe them, because those beliefs are the barriers to you accessing, for you to reframe your self-limiting beliefs. If you're ready to take next steps and to say, you know, what are my self-limiting beliefs? What is the voice of self-sabotage that keeps coming on and is keeping me out of doing the things that you most want to do, advancing in your career, building that dream business with clarity, confidence, and peace, creating the life that you'd most love to live, activating and living your brilliance? I want you to reach out to me. I want to invite you to do that. I want you to take advantage of our free gift of a complimentary Breakthrough the Quicksand call, so that you can hear ways that you can too access the power of reframing your self-limiting beliefs. So thank you for being with us on today's Inspired Thought Thursday. It's been awesome to be with you. And it's been great to share with you step number 2 of our Quantum Leap process, our Quantum Leap framework. And I'm excited for you to make your Quantum Leap. Love and light to you. You are blessed and highly favored. I want you to take that declaration and run with it. And if that statement strikes you as odd, or if that statement strikes you as, you know, she's bragging, or why would she say that, or that's awfully cocky of her, or that's, you know, that's a statement that you should really just like say to yourself, I want you to check that. I want you to question that. I want you to recognize that that thought is certainly indicating to you that there could be some up-leveling that could be done in your thought system, in your operating system. Because the fact is that you are blessed and highly favored, and so am I. So here's to your brilliance. I'm excited to connect with you next week. Look forward to connecting with you along the way. Love and light. Take care. Bye-bye.